Hello guys, so today we're going to be building a simple to-do list using Chakra UI. So I came across this component library, Chakra UI, and I would like to try it out, and I thought, why don't I just build a to-do list using this and see how it goes. So this guy brings a unique way of adding styles to the components like this. You can add it by the props. So I'm going to try this out, building to-do list. And if I'm doing anything wrong, so please let me know in the comments, guys, and we'll see how it goes. So where am I? Yeah, so what I've done is I've created a React project using Create React App and installed Chakra UI to this project using this command over here. And I run the server also. So this is the app, and let's start building it. And I want to apologize for the video quality, guys. I know it's really bad. Right, so let's get started. So we have the app over here. Yeah, so this is the app. So I don't need anything. I don't need any of this div or anything. I'm just gonna put a div, not a dov, a div. Just gonna name it as test. There we go. We got test. Now I need to add Chakra UI to this uh, project. So how do you do that? Yeah, it's this one. So we need to import theme provider from Chakra UI core. Here. We need to add theme provider and add the CSS reset. And what this does is it removes all the default browser styles. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna import this, and I'm just gonna copy paste actually. Where's it guy? Yeah. Take this, put it over here, and I'm going to add CSS reset. Sorry. So to do. There's no custom theme for now. I'm just going to use what Chakra UI is going to provide, and let's see if that works. Yep, so far it's been good. So let's just try to render a Chakra component and see if the styles are working out. So I'm going to add a button. So let's see, button. Let's render the button to. Yep. So Chakra UI is working fine. So as you can see, we added this button from Chakra UI, and it's all rendering fine. So what we basically did is we added this theme provider and CSS reset from Chakra UI, and these two should wrap in your most parent component, and this is the one that gives all the Chakra UI styles down to the component tree. And we are rendering the button just for testing purposes, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to build the list. So what does the list consist of? Right, so the to-do list consists of, basically you need an input to add the list item, and you need a single list item. Single list item. So this is the one which will have all the name. You can yeah, basically it represents one single to-do list, a single list in that. I know what I'm saying. It just represents that one list. So let's just add an input from Chakra UI. I think input is, I don't know, let's see the docs. Let's see what is he giving for. Yeah, there we go, have input. yeah, so I need this basic input, so I'm just going to copy that and paste it over here, and then placeholder add. Right, so we have our input, but this is not exactly how we want. So what I'm imagining is I want this input to be in the center of the screen, right? So what can we do for that? Let's see. Let's inspect this and let's try adding styles. Okay, so the div root is my parent, which is not what I want. I want my own div. So this div comes from the index. I think HTML from React. It's the root div. So that's not what I want. I'm going to add a div. Right. So in Chakra UI, they provide this thing called pseudo box. I think this is equivalent to a div, right? So you have pseudo box, and you can add all the styles. You can add hover and focus also, like this, using this underscore, like the styles that should append on hover. So you can do all these cool stuff using pseudo box. So I'm going to use that pseudo box. Let's wrap it inside the input. Okay, wait, should I import? Yeah, pseudo box is imported. Now let's see, we should have a div below the root div, and there we go. So we have it. Now I want this to be in the center. So in order for that to do that, I'm going to add a margin. No, I'm going to add the width first, width to this width. I'm going to put it as I think 70%, and I'm going to add a margin. So margin uh, top bottom I want it to be 0, and left right auto. Bingo. Now we got it in center. So let's just say I want it more smaller. Yeah, this is fine. 65 is good. 65 is good. Right, so let's add now adding style. So this is what Chakra UI brings. I think you can add it like this. Instead of usually what we do, we can add it inline, like using style, or you can add a class. But in Chakra UI you can do something like this. You can add a wait, let's see what it's giving in the docs. Right, so I'm just going to just type width and see what happens, whether it takes the styles. So width, I think, what did I give? 65%, and margin will be 0 auto. Oh yeah, look. So it has taken the styles. That's nice. So we can see we added the styles like the props, and the styles have been added to this class. So this is what Chakra UI does internally, I believe. Right. So what else? I need. I don't. I want some margin top. Yeah, I want some margin top. So why don't I put a padding top? The pixels so that it comes a little bit down. Yep, that's it. I'm going to put padding top 55 pixels. So I think we can do it over here itself. Padding top. Yeah, here it is. 5 pixels. So if I have a recommendation like this, if the VS Code already tells me that there's something called padding top, then it means it should work 100%. So there we go. We have our input. Now what we can do is let us build a dummy list item first, and then we can manage the data logic. So for the list item, I'm going to have a separate component. Right, so I'm going to create a new component for the single list item, and I'm going to create here itself in this source. Since this is a very easy project, like not in project, it's just some easy stuff. Let's see, file list item item.js. Now I have this cool template generator in React, so I just type rscp and it generates the basic template. So that's something cool. Just gonna add. I'm not gonna add any prop types for this, but it's good practice if you do. If you ask what is prop types, then prop types is nothing but you're defining the types for each and every properties that you get for this component. But we're not gonna go through that now. Okay, so I'm not gonna use any div. I'm gonna use the pseudo box that they provide in Chakra UI. I forgot this spelling. Haha. Go to copy paste. It's here. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Oh, I didn't import it properly. From, I think it's at Chakra or something. Oh, there we go. Right. So I'm just going to print out item for now. And let's see. I'm going to import this in our main parent component. List item from. Wait, it's just one folder. Or it's just this folder. And let us render it below the input. And let's see how it goes. Bingo, we got the item. Right. So that's it. So it's not that's it. Sorry. So let me. So this is what we're gonna do. First, I'm going to like give styles. So first, I'm going to style single list item, and then we're gonna add the data logic to like add, edit, delete the list item. List item, sorry, the to-do list. Right, so let's see, what can we do to make this good? So for styling, I'm just going to, for now, so that I can see this whole div, I'm going to add a background color. Right, so let me just add some padding so that it's all nice. Right, that looks good. Okay, so now I'm going to add a margin top and bottom. So let's add 10 pixel and 0. I don't want any left, right. Okay, so that looks good. This is my style, so that's acceptable, I think. Let's go to list item. Let's add the styles with using how Chakra UI is asking us to add it. Right, I'm not going to add any background color for now, or maybe can we add? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see, what colors does he have? Does Chakra UI give us any colors? Color mode. Oh, what is this red 500? Theme. Right, so I think these are some basic colors that Chakra UI provides via its theme. Right, so I'm gonna put gray 50, and when we hover, I'm gonna put gray 100. Let's see how that goes. So background. Let's try adding just BG and see if it works. 50. Add the margin. It's 10 pixels and 0. So top, bottom 10 and left, right 0. And padding. I don't remember how much we gave. 15 pixels. Let's see. Oh, 15 is good. Right, but it's barely visible in a thing. So I'm gonna increase the color. I'm gonna put gray 100. Ah, that's much better. That's much better. So so far I'm having fun. I know we didn't do anything, but this way of adding styles is really nice. Let me just indent that. Right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the data logic. So the thing is, what should happen is when I type something and just press enter, it should add in this list. So I'm going to use hooks for this. So since I'm going to use useState from React hooks. And again, guys, this is not a tutorial, so I'm not going to explain what useState is. But if you like this way of doing stuff, please let me know. And if you even don't like, let me know. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. This is the first time that I'm doing this, so yeah, I know the quality is really bad. Const, just gonna put state, set state, use state. Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna add all my state values over here. So let's see. The list. So to-do list is basically an array, I think. Yeah. To-do list is an array. So initially it'll be empty, and so each and every list item will be in this array. So what I need to do is we have this input, and I think it should have an on change. There we go. We have on change. Let's first print out the values as we type and see if it's working. I think it's event dot target dot value. So let's see if we're there we go. We're getting the values as we print. Now what we should do is on enter, this value should get pushed into this list. So that is what we're going to do now. So the key code for enter is 13. So if e dot key code 13. So whenever we press enter, all the conditions that we write here will get executed. So let's do that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create a new let's let new list. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me just set state directly. Set state, I'm going to destructure state so that now we can add it. So now the list will become state dot list. We're getting the list from the previous state, and we're going to push the target value, the value that we are typing, right? So and let's just console log the list to see if it's actually getting updated. Oh, sorry, it's state.list. So initially it's empty. If I type something and press enter, nothing's happening. Let's see what's wrong. Oh yeah, this logic shouldn't come on change, guys. It should come whenever we press and we release the key. So there's something called on key up. On key up. There we go. So this also returns us the event, and we're gonna put this logic over here. Now let's see if it's pushing. Right, there's something wrong, right? Push is not a function. Maybe if I put concat Let's see if this works. There we go, guys. It's working. So initially it's empty. As I type something and as I insert it, as I press enter, the value that we type gets inserted into the list. So that's it, guys. I'm going to remove the unnecessary console log. I'm going to remove this on chain since we're not using it for anything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to map this list to the list item, and I'm going to send the data in the list as props to the list item. So let's do that. Mapping the list. So it's state dot list dot map item, the iterator. Return. I'm going to return the list item for each and every iteration, and I'm going to pass this item as props. Item list item. That naming this name makes more sense. Naming is very important. Oh yeah, since I changed the name of this iterator. Now, so this data is going to come over here as props. So I'm going to destructure this props, and I think this is good practice. List item, small l here, right? And I'm going to print. So this list item is what we're going to use over here. So now we have nothing, and as we add, as we can see, everything is being appended. So that is exactly what we want. You should have a unique key. Oh yeah. So we can add a key. I don't know what key to add. I don't have any unique ID. I'm going to add index for now. Since I'm just trying out this Chakra UI, I'm just going to add index. But remember, it's always bad to write index for keys because index are not the unique value for the every list item in the array. So this is very bad practice, guys. But I'm going to do it for now. Yep. So this is what we need. Everything's working fine. Right, so next what we're going to do is we're going to yeah, so one thing what I want to do is as I type and press enter, I want to delete this. I want this to reset. So let's do that. How can we do that? Yeah, so to do that, the data of the input should be controlled. So that's what we're going to do now. So I'm going to add a new state value. Input text. Initially it will be empty. I'm going to add this as value. So this is the same thing that we do for normal inputs, normal HTML inputs. State dot input text. Now we'll have an on change. I'm going to set the state. Input text will be e dot target dot value, and whenever I key up, whenever key up gets called for enter, we're going to set this as empty. So now, so what we're doing is we basically have the input data controlled. So when I press enter, the input text in the state is set to empty. That's it, guys. This That's exactly what we need. What is okay? Cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to delete. We're going to delete the list item. So for that, I'm going to add a delete button in this list. So let's see. I want a button. Remove. Right. Let's just add something. So we got the button, but this is not what we want. We want this button to be over there, right? So what? So I came across this flex in Chakra UI. So I'm going to use this. I did play with this before. So this is basically a div with display flex, and all the other styles you add over here gets appended. So let's do that. I'm gonna just use flex. I don't want this pseudo box. Flex. Right. So, and then what I'm going to do is just go and align this. Align items. Does it even have align items? Oh, it does. Center, and I'm going to use this justify content space between so that these both are on the other two ends. Space. And let's see if this worked. Oh, there you go, guys. This is exactly what we want. So when I click this, I need a callback to go to the parent. So what I'm going to do is on click, delete, click. I'm going to create a new function, props function. I'm going to add it here because this is destructured. Get it over here. I'm going to just console log. So whenever I click this remove, I should get console log delete. There you go. It's working fine. So now what we need to do is we need to add the logic. So since for now we don't have any ID for every single list, what we're going to do is I'm going to match the strings. I think I'm going to match these strings and then delete. Yeah. So let's do that. So yeah, so what we need to do is I'm going to send the item. Do we need the item? Yeah, we do. Read click list item. Delete item. So what we're doing is this list item, I'm sending it in this function, and we're gonna get that over here. Right, so now I'm going to compare. No, what we can do, I'm going to use the filter. So I'm going to filter out everything that is equivalent to this delete item. So let's see, let new list equal to state dot list dot filter item. So return everything if this item is not equivalent to delete item, then return the item. So this is a new to-do list, and let's set this state of list will be new list. And if I click this, oh yes, exactly, this is working exactly like how we want. So if I remove this, yeah. So this is very simple, guys. Maybe we can add additional functionality, like after we remove we can undo stuff. So that is also something that we can do, but I'm not going to do that for now. I just want to finish the edit. So next what we're going to do, and the final thing that we're going to do is edit. And again, guys, I know the quality is really bad. Please let me know how I can improve this. I don't know, stream. I don't know what to call this. Just doing stuff. If there are any improvements in what I'm doing. Right, so edit. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add another button called edit. Let's see, button, edit. Let's add it to the list. This is not what we want. We want the name here, and we want edit and remove over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these both in iflex. Oh, what happened? Oh yeah. Wait, yeah, we need to close flex. I'm going to indent this. And let's see how it's now. Nice. It's like how we want. So we're going to do the same thing that we did over for this button. I'm going to add this. Edit, yeah. And we're going to get this over here. Click. Edit. Oh, this name can be anything. Okay, so whatever value you're passing, that is the value that you will get over here, but the name can be anything. So what do we do on edit? Yeah, so when I click edit, I should be able to basically edit this, but how can we edit this? When I click edit, okay guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to open a modal. So the idea is when I click edit, it's going to open a modal with an input, and when I type something and press submit, that value will be updated. This is it. Yeah, I think that would work out. Let's see, so this is the model that Chakra UI is giving us. Right. I'm going to copy all this and just paste it over here. Right. Let's see. I don't want to read any of this. I'm just going to paste this and see how it opens. See how it works, sorry. All models. Open up. There we go. Right. Okay. Modal overlay, modal content, modal title. close button. Okay, let's just type something. Yeah. Okay, so I need a button. Yeah, and it's open on close. Okay, so I'm going to add a new state. Const is open, set is open. So initially it will be false, and let's see, let's on close, let's be a function const. So whenever I click this, this will become false, right? Yeah, and I don't know, this guy is using something called use disclosure. Actually, I have no idea what this is. But let's see. I think this should work. I think just manipulating this by state should work fine. Let's see. Okay, so now we need to set it open. I set it open. We need to set it over here. Set is open. True. Let's see if it's working. So whenever I click edit, yeah, it's working, guys. It's working. I'm going to change this to submit, and this will be an input. I'm going to put the same input over here. Right, same input, and the same. I'm going to put a modal. I'm going to add a new input value for this. Call this modal input text. Modal input text. So when I add this, when I edit this, and submit, it should change. That's what we're going to do now. That's what we're going to do now. Sorry. This will be update to right. So what we need to do is we need to basically insert the list item in that position, in the position for which we clicked on. I know this doesn't make any sense. Actually, it doesn't make any sense to me also. I don't know what I'm talking. Let's see what we can do. Okay. 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 Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to think update the index position. Oh no, I think a simple map would do. Let's see. Let's try it out. Okay. So what we need to do is on key up. This is not what's going to happen. Instead, we need to replace the item in the list, right? So what I'm going to do is let new list equal to state dot list dot map item, right? So if the item equals to, I'm going to add a new thing called selected item. It's to null, and whenever I click the edit button, I'm going to set the to. I'm sorry, selected item will be edit item. I think this is wrong, guys. I don't think we should set states consecutively. But let's see if it works out. State dot selected item. So if this is equal, then I just want to return selected item. If it's not, just return the item. Right now, this will be of use. Just no concat. New list. Oh, wait, this is the state selected item. Else return item. Oh, I didn't add return. Damn, I'm stupid. I don't think this logic is going to work, but let's see. Test, edit, new. Let me submit. Oh no, it didn't work out, guys. Let's see what's wrong. First, I'm going to also set this is open to false so that the model closes and submit. Edit, submit. Oh wow, it's not even setting, it's not even closing. I think I'm not going to have this separately, guys. Yeah, I'm going to have it inside this state itself. I think opening the state consecutively is wrong. Might be the problem. So it will be set state this open will be false. Copy, wherever I have used this I need to replace. This open will be true. This open will be false. Okay, and then I think I need to update over here. This will be state.isOpen. Now let's see if it's working. Nope. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. Seriously, that was so bad. We need to add that for this button. Instead, I'm adding it for input. That was so stupid. On click. Set state. This open will be false. So at least now it should close. It should close when I click submit. Yeah, cool. It's closing, but the value is not updating. So let's see why that is. Wait a minute. It's because I didn't press enter, maybe? Nope. It's not it either. Right, I'm not going to proceed on. I'm not going to update the value and enter. Instead, I'm going to update when we click submit button. So what's going to happen is this logic is going to come inside that submit. Let me just comment this out. Wait, something is wrong. Okay. And I'm going to add this logic over here. Wait. And a couple of console logs should do the trick. Log. I'm going to first console log this state of selected item if this actually even did set or not. Did it? Submit. Oh yeah. So the value did set, but I think something is wrong with the map. Yeah. This will be there we go, guys. It has worked. So what I did is, if the item in the list is equal to the selected item is set when we press the edit button, then we need to return the state.modal input text. So this is the text that we set whenever we change the input values in the modal. I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry about the quality again, guys. Right, but why isn't it closing? Yeah, it's because I need to close it over here. Test. Oh, that almost came as tits. Sorry. New. Edit. New test. Submit. Yeah, there we go. So I think that's it, guys. Let me remove this. So see now. Submit. There we go, guys. We have made a to-do list using Chakra UI. To-do list where we can add, edit, and remove a list item. So I know this is very basic. One good thing is I got a good idea of what Chakra UI is, and I like it so far. So if you guys learned anything awesome, let me know what the things that I have done wrong and any way that I can improve this video. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Yeah.